Okay, this is Ray at RHE, a little short for my channel, and we're just about to the point here, and I'll show you where a lot of people fish. They really enjoy it. That's if I can aim the camera correctly here. I noticed it in my Hobbs Woods video as I kind of cut myself off there. I'll work on that. See, these don't have a flip-up screen, which is, you know, I could use my phone, but it's just too much of a hassle. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Like I said, here's the edge of the point. And then they put this up like, oh, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. Like around 2010, I would like to say they put this up. They got the American flag, the Wisconsin, and I don't know what the other. Oh, POWKIA. I'll get you a closer shot here in a second. But let's get a shot of the rules here first. So that way no one can say, well, I didn't know that. Safe harbor light. Okay, let me get up and get you guys maybe that's a little bit. Okay, you got a garbage can here, and we have a lot of stones and stuff that are like a reef barrier for the lake. Keeps Fond du Lac from flooding. And here, Wisconsin flag, the American flag, and the POWMIA flag. Amen. I hope all our brothers come home, always alive, but if you have fallen, I hope you come home to your family so your families can get closure. Amen. There's a place where you can fish. You just can't clean the fish, as the sign said. That's a naughty. And slow, no wake zone. And then here, see if I can kind of get a good view of it here. Actually, I'm going to go up on top and point down. It'd probably be easier. So I try to make you guys a part of the action here, because that's half the fun. You know, and it's like, it's just so peaceful, guys. Yeah, it gets, sometimes on the weekends it gets a little crazy out here, but that's nothing new, right? That's pretty much anywhere. Okay, and then here's another garbage can, and the other side of the tunnel for the warm water outlet, because this does not freeze in the winter. I think 5 to 10 feet out, there's always a warm spot. And then if you look down, there we go. I say that's pretty. Yep. And there's good fishing in here. And if you go up by Wentz on the Lake and go out about a mile, you're gonna find fish there. Wow. A friend of mine's a water recovery specialist, and he didn't believe me when I told him that my mom and grandma knew where all the good fish were out here. So I'm not going to tell you the length. You're going to have to find that out on your own. I'm not doing all the work for you. You'll just have to get a boat legally and pay, come onto the lake and find out for yourself. So if you go out right about in the center of the lake, you're going to find wow. That's all I'm going to say. And we do have sturgeon fishing here in the winter. So, yep. All right, let's do it. Let's get back at it. Here's a picnic table here you can sit at. And here's where you can park, like I think 6 or 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. And then you can park alongside the road too. In some of that area, they have like a hot chocolate stand. that sells hot chocolate and some other stuff. It changes every year, which is a good thing. It always keeps it interesting. And out there, if you can see it, there is looks like a part of a tree out there that fell over, or it drifted in from somewhere. And then we've got some benches where you can sit and just watch the ducks and geese and all that stuff, or you can just sit here while you're fishing. And like, yeah, this goes all the way up. And like I said, here's an old tree that someone either brought up here or it just washed up on shore. I guess there's that one out there. No, it's not the Loch Ness Monster. But look at these trees though. I like them. The parks department does a really good job at keeping this place up. And yep. And please, when you come out to whether you come here or you go to your local park or lake, ponds, please keep them clean. You could go to the Dollar Tree or something and pick up a box of cheap bags. Bag up your garbage and stuff, your cans, bottles, and dispose of them at home, or there's garbage cans throughout the park. Just dispose of the garbage. Don't leave it out here. For one thing, it'll wreck the ecosystem. And if you were a duck or a goose or a fish, would you want to inhale that? No. Cigarette butts and all that? No, that's disgusting. If I was a fish, duck, or any species in the lake, I wouldn't want to eat that. So please, bag up your garbage. Use soda bottles for cigarette butts. That comes in really handy. Put a little bit of water in the bottom, and whether you cook out on a grill, just clean up after yourself. I think there's a couple ash containers that you can put stuff in. I can't remember if there's any grills around here anymore or not. I think there's some up by the main pavilion. But look at that. Get you some of that. This is what we call Lake Winnebago. It's just beautiful. And there's a few boats out there. And then you have the geese that I kind of accidentally chased away, but they're out here now. But you know, this too is nature at its finest. Whether I think they came up on shore, we have pretty good currents in this lake, so they probably flowed up here, and that's where they stopped. Because this is where the ice shelf comes usually. And back at that point there, the water will come up. It'll come up and splash up, and then it'll form ice. It's really neat to see. But be careful because it gets slippery up there. Yep. So some more logs, twigs. And as I say, leave the park where you are or were like you found it. And if you find garbage, please pick it. If you find garbage, please pick it up. Whether it's yours or not. Pick up the garbage, put it in the bag, and dispose of it. We have plenty of garbage cans throughout the park. It doesn't take more than a couple seconds. It's just a couple cans, bottles, say any type of garbage like chip bags or sandwich wraps, whatever. You see garbage, pick it up. So, all right, let's go. Let's do it to it. Beautiful. Just simply stunning. Probably stuff that is washed up on the shore with the strong currents we have, like I said earlier. But it's just all fascinating. I like it. And they'll decay to where they go back into the ground. As I have said in previous videos, what comes out of the earth goes back into the earth. The earth recycles, reuses too. A lot of people just don't understand that. There's some silt buildup, I see there. Yeah. When the lake has risen and lowered, I know we had a lot of rain over the last couple of months, so that's probably a lot of the silt washed up from the lake bed. And here's a view of, yeah, you get a nice wide view of all the trees up there on Lakeshore Drive, I think that is, don't quote me. And some more trees. Okay, let's get on the right side of the road here. There's a bench where you can sit at to take a break if you're riding a bike or you're walking. I'm pretty good right now. I'm good. There's a power box in case you're, well, because they would have had walleye weekend, but you all know with the pandemic, a lot of things got postponed or canceled. So I don't know what they're going to do for next year, if they're going to have a double shindig or what. I have no clue. But yeah. And I can see there's some more picnic tables. Some picnic tables and stuff, and I'll point things out as we go. All right, let's walk. There's another bench. Oh no, that's the same bench. Nope, yeah, it's the same one. Tree, some of it fell down. See, they pick it up right away and it's done with. Another bench. And we got some picnic tables, and I see some grills. Okay, like I said, if you use the grills, let them cool, clean them out, put them in like a metal bucket. You put them in plastic, if they're still hot, they're gonna melt. And take it home and dispose of it. They might, I think that yellow one up there by the road, I think that's charcoal, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just taking you on a nice tour of this side of the park. This is probably gonna be a multi-part series. This is what I, like again, when I said earlier, it's gonna be part 2. Get a better shot so you can see me better. And get all this done so that way you guys get a good basic preview of what you will get if you're in this area. And I started this kind of late, I agree. But we have next spring. Okay, I gotta learn how to, I'm still learning how to aim the camera, sorry. So yeah, maybe I can do do some more stuff next year. I might go up to Kewaunee, Sturgeon Bay, and go film like their lighthouses and stuff, because I'm a lighthouse fanatic. So, all right, let's go back at it. Here we go. Yeah, except you got a grill, some picnic tables, and of course another park bench here. Uh-oh, someone forgot their shirt or something. Ugly. Oh man, this tree they cut down. Oh man. Yeah. They might cut that stump out, I don't know yet, or just leave it there. No clue. Yep. It's just real neat to see. Look at the views of those trees. Get you some of this beautifulness. You can't beat it. I try not to take pictures of people too much. Some people get a little touchy about it, and I can understand. Here's a tree that's got a little bit of help to stay straight, and another bench. And then you got your, like I said, the garbage cans throughout the park, and you got another, I think it's a side-by-side grill, I think, so people can grill on both sides. Let's take a look real quick. I'm curious. Like I said, here's a regular. Do not put charcoal in this because I think this is regular garbage, I believe. Let's look inside. Yep, that's regular garbage. Thank you, people, for throwing your garbage away. Yep, you got one side. This side's missing the grill part. Oh, it's right here. Yep, it's a dual grill. And then you got picnic tables for your family, friends. And you got some geese out that way. I have a lady coming through. I won't film. Okay, well, holy trees. Nice. No shortage of trees here, and we even have a lamppost if you have a twilight dinner cookout. Pretty snazzy. And here's a big pine tree. Lower ones are kind of drooping there, aren't they? Yeah. I see we got a squirrel in this. We got a squirrel on the backside of that tree there, on the lakeside. And here's another bench. A lot of benches. We got some areas where you can cook out, and they got a couple of pavilions that you can rent. Well, so yeah, it's pretty neat. And then this point out here, you can walk out to the end. My Aunt Mary's, can't remember, I think it was Justin, the second boy that got married here. It was either her first son Kyle or her second son Justin. I can't remember. But here's some more benches, places where you can plug in if you're doing events like Walleye Weekend. So you have places to plug in if you have tents or booths or whatever that you'll all have to work out with the Parks Department. So, like I said, it's pretty neat. Yep. Yeah, I've got, as you can see, I've got like my insulated shirt on, but I'm